one realization was the way I had lived my family life, or the way I lived with my daughter, and who I saw myself as being a father. And so that changed, because suddenly I saw my daughter, my smallest daughter, when she was born, I saw her as not as a possession, but as a responsibility. Like that, my job wasn't to hammer into her my experience and want her to be like me, but I was here to just be a caretaker, to help her find her own path. So that dissociation within the circle of my family, of who I thought I was as a man, as my relationship to women, as you know, we're taught, we're brought up that, okay, the man is, you know, the head of the family and this and that, and the woman has this role, and suddenly to see, wait a minute, when I start from zero, I decondition myself from everything that's been put into me since I was a child. Yeah. Then things do change, because the perspective changes. And when the perspective changes in a way that you feel more respect, more love, you're more loved, you're less dependent, you know, psychologically dependent on that things go the way you want them to go. All these things, they create life becomes so much easier, really. And so this is a thing that's really, for me, basic, is when we connect with nature, we synchronize with who we really are, because we are part of nature. Before being social beings, we are beings.
In nature.
And so, you know, a lot of people have the question, okay, so then who am I? Who am I? So because I've really been thinking about this. And my conclusion was, when you're born, you come out of your mother's womb, anything you are after that is not who you are, it's who you've become. So the name you're given, you know, it starts to build up your nationality, your language, the way the family functions. You become a bit more like this, a bit more like that. So it's very important for me that a person who's on a quest goes, okay, let me go back to that moment where I was just born, and let me identify, this is who I am. Who I am is that. Everything else is changeable, is variable. And when I see myself like that, and I meet other people, I accept that they also are, that's who they are. And all the rest are not important differences. They're colors, to, you know, they're textures, but they're not essential to who that person is.